Scorpio, welcome to your intimate tarot reading. I hope you're well. I hope you're fabulous. If this is not of interest to you, your career tarot was out today as well. Okay? For those of you who are new, if you'd like to know why I read intimate tarot, specifically sexual energy, it's in the description box, yeah? Okay, what's going on? Tell me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio sexual energy. What's going on for that Scorpio sexual energy, please? What's going on? Of course, if you would like an example of fantastic, like the absolute representation of why I personally read sexual energy, check out Taurus's. Theirs was a perfect example about why I do it. And also, many of you have asked me, did you know other people read sexual energy now? Intimate tarot? I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't just mean use this deck. I mean read sexual energy. Yeah, I'm aware. That's cool. I operate under the philosophy the more we know. You know? That's it. So that's fine. Besides, like I said, honey, the reason I do these at all, about every 3 months or so, again, if you're new to my channel and you want to check out old career tarot and intimate videos, they're in playlists, okay? But yeah, it's, you gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Can't just be doing love readings in and out. There are other areas of our lives, and sexual energy is very much a part of that. My old thing is like, if you have a pulse, you have energy. Some of it's overall life. Some of it is love. Some of it is career. Some of it is sexual. Some of it is other stuff. You know what I mean? So, it's nice to dive into other energies. Okay, show me that sexual energy, please, for Scorpio. Recent past, recent past, recent past. Sexual energy, please, for Scorpio. Right? 9 of Wands, blocking. It's not that you don't feel it, 9 of Wands, because it's still wand energy. Wand is fire. So it's not that you don't feel it. On the contrary, you felt it, but you also felt the need to block it. That's sexual energy. Okay? Why? We shall see. But it's there for a reason. Your sexual energy, while it was there, for that very reason you were blocking it. I don't know why. We're going to find out. But because it's a basis of fire, I know it's present to some extent. But it might have been exerting itself in other ways, such as anger, frustration, as opposed to just straight up sexual energy. You see what I'm saying? Show me that current, please. Hopefully that improved. Show me that current sexual energy, please, for Scorpio. Show me the current sexual energy, please. Sorry, hold on. Oh, that's better. Show me that current sexual energy, please, for Scorpio. Current sexual energy, please. Current sexual energy, please, for Scorpio. Current. Seven of Wands. You still blocking. We're still blocking that sexual energy. Now, yes, it is absolutely true. It's always a good thing and necessary thing to know about yourself, that if you're not in a position to spend that kind of sexual energy, then don't. Okay? But you're showing me massive blockage just on your first 2 cards. It's either by choice or not by choice. Now, you might be going through a phase of energy conservation. True. Scorpios are famously known for going through periods of celibacy. Okay? It doesn't really mean much to us so long as it means something. In other words, you don't just go handing your sexual energy out to anyone. You would often rather be celibate. But this is active blocking. Again, it might be by choice. It might be not by choice. What's crossing that 7 of Wands, please? What's going on with you? What's crossing? What's crossing that 7 of Wands, please? That's a lot of fire you're packing. What's crossing that 7 of Wands, please? Okay. Okay. So for those folks who don't want me to embarrass them, they might want to tune out. Yeah, real tarot reflects real life. So let's talk about some real stuff. What's crossing you is Knight of Cups with the 3 of Pentacles. So as often the case is when we have fire for someone, we also have water too. We very rarely have one without the other. Okay? We've had this talk before. She's like, I can feel, honey, I can feel your energy. I can feel, Christina, I don't need a lecture. Too bad. That's too bad. That's too bad. That's why we're here. Sorry. Knight of Cups to the Three of Pentacles. You have an emotional imprint to someone whom you've identified as a friend. Yeah. Knight of Cups is our emotional expression. Your sexual expression is also attached to it. It's along for the ride. Again, this is sexual energy. It's not just love here. Again, there's a reason why I read sexual energy. It can tell us a lot about the cornerstones of our love energy. It's not the whole basis for our relationships, but it is a damn big part of it. You have a Knight of Cups for a Three of Pentacles. Someone who you identified as having a certain level of emotional attachment and sexual attachment to someone who's a friend. Okay? It's hard for you to be vulnerable with this person, which means you block your fire, your sexual energy. It's not for lack of feeling. It's because they're a friend. Okay? You have an emotional and sexual imprint to someone who's a friend. Of course, we will clarify. Okay. 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 It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Who is surrounding, please? Who is surrounding, please? Who is surrounding? Who is surrounding? Who is surrounding, please? Who is surrounding Scorpio, please? Now you, okay. Temperance, it could literally be a Sag. Doesn't have to be. Someone who you identified as you have a healing relationship with, someone who is very patient. Temperance is time, thus patience. It could literally be Sag, like I said. But someone who around you has the significance of healing attached to them. Okay. They themselves, side note, might be healing their own sexual energy. Okay. But someone you've identified as calm, peaceful, patient, possibly literally a healer in real life too. Okay. What is their sexual energy, please? Or you feel like they're kind of giving you the cold shoulder. That's the thing about temperance, and something we often forget. So, and I know I do. I forget that all the time because it's such a minor interpretation, temperance. It's not the majority at all. The vast majority of time, temperance can be divvied up to healing and time, healing and time. And then there's a small bracket of maybe it's cold shoulder energy. And we say that because temperance is almost always depicted with a woman who's like, shoulder, not recognizing it because I'm busy. I'm busy working on myself, I'm working on healing myself, and I'm just cutting out everybody else in my peripheral or in my vision, you know, who does not meet the goals of healing, something like that. So I can't say that that's not a possibility. I don't feel like it's that, but it could be. Okay. What is this person's sexual energy, please, towards Scorpio? What is this person's sexual energy towards Scorpio? Show me this person's sexual energy, please, towards Scorpio. Show me this person's okay. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Their energy is speaking heavily to me of having a restorative heart space. Healing, yes. But yeah, they have waters attached to you. But why it's coming across as temperance, I could not say. Unless they're in a healing space, then that makes perfect sense to me. Specifically healing their heart. Also, their sexual energy. Again, this is sexual tarot. This person could very strongly be in a place of healing their sexual energy, relationship energy, you name it, all right? But I asked specifically what their sexual energy is towards you. and it does come across as love. So their sexual energy is also attached to their cup, which is good. Okay? That's good, but there's some confusion surrounding this person's energy. Okay? Show me the strengths, please. Show me Scorpio's. Show me Scorpio's sexual strengths, please. Show me Scorpio's sexual strengths, please. Now, it could be, yes, I could just as easily interpret this, Scorpio, as someone advancing towards you in the emotional way. And it could be them, and you're like, no, you're a friend. Block. I could. But I'm not. But if that fits you, then that fits you. And if that's the case, whoever it is that is approaching you with that cup, it's from a good, peaceful place. Okay? But I'm not. I'm interpreting that as you having an emotional and sexual imprint on someone whom you've identified as a Three of Pentacles. Show me Scorpio's sexual strengths, please. Show me Scorpio's sexual... Okay. Tower. Whatever. Are we surprised? No. I actually was expecting you to drop your card, to be honest. Your power card in the sexual strengths position. This is normal for you, but Tower is also your power card, so... You know what you got? Tower. Your sexual energy, this is why we are death. Birth and rebirth. This is why, Scorpio, did you know this, by the way? All signs, all 12 signs have power representations through their body. Okay? Yours is the sexual reproductive system. And this always confuses people. How can Scorpio be so intense sexually and then also so withholding? Well, because we put our sexual energy onto one person. That's where the emotional loyalty comes in. So we can put all that intensity and our best sexual energy onto one person and not think twice about it. Okay? But for all else, everyone gets shunned. We get blinders on. We don't see other people. We kind of hone in on one person and we throw everything onto them. And that includes the sexual energy. So am I surprised to see either any of our power cards in the strengths position? Fuck no. It's not. Our sexual energy is literally one of our superpowers. But for all superpowers, as you've heard me say, has kryptonite. For that same reason that you can get attached to somebody so strongly, you may not show it to anyone else. Okay. But yeah, the Tower under your strengths. Everything. And your sexual energy can literally change the context of your feelings, your relationship, strengthen it, deepen it. You put all of yourself into your sexual experiences. You don't tend to be shy. And it's not really about shyness. That's the wrong word. What I mean is, it's like, if I can't do this with you, then what's the point? That's the strength of our sexual power. Like, once you attach yourself to somebody that way, you are free to be you. So what your strengths are, everything. You know, your sex tends to be transformative. You put all of yourself into it. Okay? This goes beyond basic pleasure principles. And that's where we get the old joke from. It's like, well, once you have sex with a Scorpio, that kind of thing. That's where all those jokes come from, by the way. But yes, it's our superpower. One of them is sexual magnetism. The ability to be flexible in our sexuality, to know our bodies, to know what we want, to know what we enjoy, to know what our partner enjoys. So in other words, everything's on the table. And I mean everything is on the table, so long as the right person's on that table. I like a good table. I'm just saying. So no, I'm not surprised to see your power card in the strength. Fuck no. I'd be disappointed if anything else popped up. Obstacles, please. Obstacles, please. Obstacles in this connection. Yes, I know. That's our kind of extreme, I hate using that word, personality. Everything or nothing. I can give you everything, I can rock your fucking world. Or I can block you. But you are showing heavy blockage. Not once, but twice. Emphasis on the friend. Okay. Obstacles, please, in this connection. Obstacles, please, in this connection. Getting on the same page, 4 cups. I prefer it when they fully flip or hit the table. Obstacles, please. It's meant to be. It'll come back around. 4 cups. Getting on the same page. What do we want? What do we want to do? In this deck, which I think the 4 cups by far has the most interesting depiction, is 2 people who are going to the same address. They're going to the same party. They're both trying to give each other directions, and they both fail to do so, despite the fact that they're going to the same fucking place. In other words, they're not on the same page. They have all the tools. I don't know if you can see it. It's so pale. Here are all the tools to figure out the problem. Neither one of them reaches to get them. In other words, you 2 are not on the same page in terms of expectations, delivery, timing, that kind of thing. You both have tools to solve the problem. Neither one of you is reaching for said tools. So, in terms of your sexual energy, it's kind of like wrong place, wrong time, constantly. You block, they feel it. Okay? They block, you feel it. The timing's right for you, it's not for them. Timing's right for them, but not for you. Not on the same page. We will clarify, how long has that been going on? 7 of Pentacles. Okay, show me the future, please. 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 The offer's not right. 4 cups, still the classic representation of the 4 cups. The offer's not right. It's never right. The offer is never right. I mean, but it still harkens back to that principal concept of not being on the same page. The timing in the offer is never right. Show me the future outcome of this connection, please. Potential outcome, please, for this connection. Eight of Cups and the Devil. Walking away from that sexual energy, as strong as it might be. Walking away from it. Yeah, if you can't get on the same page, it kind of stands to reason, doesn't it? Eight of Cups, the Devil. You can't get much stronger sexual energy than that. In the sexual tarot, that's actually not a bad thing, the Devil. It doesn't have to be obsessive. In sexual energy, that's the strength of sexual energy. Walking away from it. You know, yeah, it stands to reason. If that remains a perpetual obstacle, not getting on the same place with your person, that's going to be the result. Yes. Doesn't matter how strong the sexual energy is, if you 2 can't make it come together in a way that's cohesive, where you 2 are on the same fucking page, and if you can't have a discussion about it, that's going to be the natural course of things. Okay. We'll clarify, of course, and see if we can pick up on more, but yeah, no, that makes perfect sense to me. Show me this 9 of Wands, please. Okay. Show me this 9 of Wands, please. Show me that 9 of Wands, please. Show me that 9 of Wands, please. Show me that 9 of Wands, please. Sexual energy in the past, blockage. With some intensity, too. Show me that 9 of Wands, please. The Hermit. Wanting to heal that particular tension. Wanting to heal the sexual energy. Wishing it was smoother. Because you have the experience to back it up. Also trying to tell yourself to get rid of the tension. Smooth it out. How so? What was the idea here behind healing this tension? The Star. Okay. Trying to reconcile yourself to your sexual energy. Okay, where it's best served. Going through a healing phase. trying to find where your sexual energy is best meant to be served under the Star as well as the Hermit. So trying to heal your sexual energy in regards, in the general sense, to relationship energy overall. So you definitely went through a blocking phase. I don't know that it's necessarily tied to this individual. It is over here, right here. You're blocking the individual specifically. But in the general sense and in the recent past, no. I'm busy healing over here. I'm healing over here. So we have the Star here with the Hermit. Yeah. You want your sexual energy to mean something. You want it to serve a purpose, right? So in the past, I would not be surprised at all if you went through a very strong celibacy period. Okay. I need to heal. I need to find where my sexual energy is best served under the Star. How does it work for me? How does it contribute to my life? How does it contribute to my love energy? Where is it meant to go? Time out. We're blocking that. Until I understand these things about myself, no sexual energy is being spent. So this was intentional, and this is more of a vague backstory. Over here, it starts to get a little more specific. So Seven of Wands is active blocking, but now I'm guessing it's for very different reasons. Show me the Seven of Wands, please. Show me the Seven of Wands, please. Show me the Seven of Wands, please. Current. Nope. Show me that Seven of Wands, please. Current. Two of Pentacles. You have mixed feelings. Mixed feelings about the blockage. Why? Nope. Show me why. Page of Cups, because it would require you to have an emotional investment. Your sexual energy means that you would emotionally invest, and you don't know how you feel about that. So in the interim of not knowing what to do, you don't. You don't do anything. Is it in reaction? Okay. Nine of Pentacles. It's not based on, it's not without experience, of course. Nine of Pentacles, that's you. Your individual energy is beautiful. It's courageous, it knows itself, it's comfortable. Nine of Pentacles, this is someone who's like, I know what I can do. I know what I'm about. I have experience. I'm comfortable in my sexual energy. I'm comfortable in my body. But the reason I'm blocking now is a little different. I'm confused about my emotional investment, Page of Cups. Okay, I'm confused about my feelings in reaction to someone else. Okay. It's not for lack of... I know who I am. Your energy is saying, look, Christina, I know who I am. I'm a Nine of Pentacles. Thank you. I am independent. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm about. But right now, I'm confused about my sexual energy because it requires an emotional investment, and I don't know that I'm ready for that or that I can allow it. Okay? So it's not for lack of knowing who you are. Okay? It has nothing to do with that. You know who you are. You're very in touch with yourself. Okay? It's not that question. It's about making an emotional investment in someone, and because you don't know that you can, you block the sexual energy. Okay? Some of this Knight of Cups to the Three of Pentacles, please. Some of this Knight of Cups to the Three of Pentacles, please. Ooh. Ooh. Block, 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 block. Block! It's not that you don't want it. You do. We're blocking that mirroring aspect. Okay? Which also tells me they're blocking too. Okay? There's a lot of tension here, huh? A lot of tension. Specifically sexual tension. You wouldn't be doing all that blocking unless there was something to block. Okay? If this person didn't mean anything to you, you wouldn't have to try so hard. You just wouldn't engage. Yeah, Because you feel like you cannot develop a relationship with this person. You do not emotionally invest, and that includes your sexuality too. That's why. That's the long and short of it. Hence all the blockage. Back here, it was for your better good. Just in the overall arch of your sexual energy. That is a goal that has taken you time. Okay? This was something like, I'm blocking my sexual energy because I need to heal. And I need to know that when I engage in my sexual energy, it has to serve a purpose. So here you have a very strong amendum to your sexual energy. Nothing's happening until I know my sexual energy serves a purpose. Right? And that's good. That's good thinking. I understand. So it wasn't blocking for the sake of it. This, however, still isn't blocking for the sake of it. It's just like I said, it's tied to someone specifically. Someone who you struggle to be emotionally vulnerable with. Why? Because you don't know that you can invest in them. Why? Because you see a relationship with this person as being blocked. Hence, you don't emotionally invest. Hence, you don't sexually invest in them either. The tension is here, and the reason why it exists is because this person is still in your sphere. They're a friend. Okay. But again, it's on the premise of Nine of Pentacles. I know myself. This is what I said back here, Scorpio. I made a promise to me. My sexual energy has to serve a purpose. It needs to go to someone that has a greater goal attached to them, that has a strong sense of purpose attached to the relationship, or what's the point. I understand. And the only reason, again, you block it is because they're still within your life, but they've been tagged or categorized as a friend, you know? They make you feel vulnerable whether you like it or not, but that doesn't help you. Two of Pentacles to the Page of Cups. I don't think I'm safe to invest in this person, so I block. I'm not safe to develop a relationship with this person, so I block. It is both your emotions as well as your sex. It's both. Because you cannot invest in one, you're not able to invest in the other. The tension's high. You know this. Okay? Alright, let's jump on over here to this person. Show me Temperance, please. Show me Temperance, please. Show me Temperance, please. Show me Temperance, please. Queen of Swords. They don't, not in the habit of showing their feelings. Sharp mind, I'm sure. What else, please? They're not showing their feelings despite their sexual energy for you is the Ace of Cups. What else, please? Hanged Man. They've actively suspended all activity in regards to their emotions. So they have a very strong poker face. Despite wanting to offer aces, they do nothing. They do nothing. Their emotions for this situation or for you have been suspended. How long, I do not know. They are either going through a massive healing phase that doesn't quite fit. It doesn't quite fit. It could be. But yeah, no emotional expression from this person. None. No sense of feeling from this person. None. They don't share their feelings. But they have such a strong sense of temperance attached to them. Yeah, it could be they're giving you the cold shoulder, but that doesn't make sense why they have an Ace of Cups regarding their sexual energy towards you. Let's take a look at that. So again, there's a reason you don't feel safe to invest in this person. You have no indication that it's safe to do so. Okay? Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups, please. The question is, why am I saying this? Kind of looks like a dead end. It's a little disappointing. Show me their Ace of Cups towards Scorpio. Their sexual energy towards Scorpio, please. Show me the Ace of Cups towards Scorpio. The Sun. And yet, ironically, Despite the fact that they share no feelings towards you about Scorpio, this is how I feel about you. These are my feelings towards you. This is what I hope for. This is what I want. This is how I experience you emotionally. This is how I'd like to experience you sexually. They say nothing. And I mean nothing. The Queen of Swords, the Hanged Man, they say nothing in regards to their feelings. Okay. Again, they could be going through a healing phase. I want to dig deeper on that Temperance card. Because when it comes to their sexual energy towards you, it's the Ace of Cups with the Sun. What they feel the most, they do not express at all. Their sexual energy towards you is loving and warm. Those are very strong components. Ace of Cups, love. The Sun, warmth. Their sexual energy towards you is both loving and warm, and they express none of it. I understand where you're blocking. You don't feel safe to invest in this person, and a Scorpio will not feel... If you don't feel safe to invest, you won't. Because it's not just your feelings along for the ride. It's everything else that you put into somebody. Right? You're literally saying, I'm blocked because I can't feel a relationship with this person. It's not safe for me to invest. They're a friend. They make me feel a little bit vulnerable, and that puts me in a weird space. So I block and I block and I block. I give no sexual energy to this person. I do not allow myself to invest in this person. They provoke in you an emotional response that is romantic, that is loving, that is the Knight of Cups, but it comes out in terms of friendship. Okay, so again, your energy markers to me are actually very distinct, and they explain themselves perfectly. This person does not. On the surface, whether or not they have feelings for you, you couldn't say, because they speak not a word of it. Silence. But their sexual energy towards you is love and warmth. They literally feel very good in your energy. Very good. It brings out some very strong qualities in them, and it's almost like they're telling themselves to get over it. This isn't really something you just get over. But it's almost like they're telling, if I just don't say anything, this will go away. If I just suspend my feelings, this will just go away. If I just talk myself out of my feelings real quick, this feeling that I have around Scorpio will just go away. Maybe that's what Temperance is then to this person. Give it time, patience. This will eventually wear itself out. This miraculous feeling of both love and sexual energy will just go away. Give it time, wear it out. It'll eventually fizzle out, fade out. And in a way, this person actually is correct, because that's exactly what's happening. Not because of the reasons that they were hoping for, but because the connection cannot sustain like this. You know? If I just don't say anything, it'll go away. It'll heal itself over time. I'll let time do the job for me. Lest we forget, and I say this all the time, Temperance is no guarantee of healing. The Hermit, much stronger indicator. Temperance is, yeah, some people will just let time do the job. If I just don't say anything long enough, eventually this feeling will go away. What they literally want to go away is their sense of warmth and love when it comes to you, sexually and otherwise. Oh my, that is disappointing. The Tower under your strengths, please. The Tower under strengths, please. The Tower under strengths, please, which is you. Like I said, your sexual strengths, anything's on the table so long as you have the right person on the table, you know? That's what I'm saying. Show me the Tower, please. Show me the Tower. Show me, okay. Yeah, and you're unhappy because you don't get to express yourself the way you want. And you're also not receiving what you need. That Four of Cups is twice. So, neither are they. Neither one of you is receiving or giving what you want or need. Yeah. You have massive potential, honey. Six of Pentacles. We would like a fair exchange. We would like a fair exchange of that sexual energy, but we are neither happy with what we're giving or receiving, and it's the both of you. I just want a fair exchange, you know? To make a grander gesture, but it can't get past that hanged man shit. Okay, yes, to make a bigger offer, but one that's fair, one that you can both enjoy. An Ace of Pentacles, it's like the biggest you can give of your sexual energy, the most you can give of your sexual energy you would like to give. But you would like to receive it as well with that Six of Pentacles. You would like to give huge and you would like to receive huge, no pun intended. So you have, of course, like always, a powerhouse of sexual energy, but you are neither giving or receiving the way you want. Neither one of you is. That Four of Cups is here and marked for the both of you. You would love to give huge, you would love to receive huge, just so long as it's fair. Okay. You'd like to give the best of your sexual energy and you'd like to receive the best of their sexual energy. And yet that's not happening. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of that, shall we? The Four of Cups is the obstacles, not getting on the same page, not speaking up. Some of this Four of Cups, please, is the obstacle. Oh. So that Four of Cups, please, is the obstacles. This is what needs to end. Not the connection. I'm talking about the obstacles. This Four of Cups bullshit, where neither one of you is happy about the situation, that's what needs to end. It's really that simple. This whole we can't get on the same page. I don't know what your expectations are. I don't know what my expectations are. That crap needs to end. Okay, it needs it because it's not what either of you wants. I feel like they're killing time for these feelings for you to just go away, and you're blocking for reasons I've already explained. Yours actually make a lot of sense to me. Theirs does not. Now, granted, if they're healing through some serious shit, fine, and they've made that determination to block their sexual energy or just not express it, I should say. See, they're not blocking; they're just not saying, and that hasn't changed anytime soon. Between the Hanged Man and Temperance, this person's kind of kept up that Queen of Swords poker face a long time. I ain't saying shit to Scorpio. Not like that. Not where it counts. Not here or down there. I'm not saying shit. That's a conscious choice on their part. And they really are letting time kill the relationship. It's passive. Despite feeling the enormity of it. But they're saying, I'm just going to let time do the job for me. And so it is. Neither one of you is happy about it. Why am I saying this today? This emotional passivity where neither one of you is giving anything or receiving anything, that needs to die. Okay, because neither one of you is happy with the input or the output, despite so much of it that is felt. Correct? That's what needs to end. And I think you feel that to some extent because you have made a determination in the past. The next time you engage in a sexual relationship, it needs to mean something. You resolved upon that already. It needs to lead me into greater things. Okay, not just the sexual energy itself, but how it applies to relationships. Hence why I read sexual tarot. That passivity, this Four of Cups, I'm not happy with this, are you? That needs to die. Because, and you feel that. You can feel the potential investment of that very star situation that you opened up with to begin with. You can feel it, at least on your part you can. Okay? But you can't guarantee the other side. And again, you're showing a phenomenal amount of blocking skill because that tells me this person's active in your life. You can feel the star in it. You can. But also you don't feel safe to invest. Emotionally or sexually. Their reasons are a lot less clear to me, but I know this, they got a tight fucking lip. I know that. The Devil and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, we're going to have to walk away from this sexual energy if this cannot be resolved. I know you can feel the potential of the star in it, and you would like to invest in that way, but you feel like you cannot. So again, why am I seeing this? It does look like a dead end to me. They were right. Time will do the job and shut this thing down. But I promise this person right now, those feelings aren't going to go away. You can just shut down the sun? Good luck with that. No, the warmth of this person's sexual energy is literally the sun towards you within the context of their heart. You know? So if they were hoping this would just go away, let time do the job, and just kind of let this connection go out with a whimper instead of a bang, because it is passive, then that's exactly what they're going to get. But this isn't going to stop. I don't know that this person knows that. Eight of Cups to the Devil, please. Show me the Eight of Cups to the Devil, please. Show me the Eight of Cups, please, to the Devil. Okay. I'll buy that. I'll buy that. For now. I don't know why the fuck I'm reading this. It's a dead end. Is it? The temptation is there to walk away from this. Just be easier, right? By all accounts, yes, I agree. No more blocking for you. No more having to sacrifice, you know, that withholding sexual energy. Let this go. Find someone who can open up to you. Tell you what you want, what they want. That do want to share a big old fat sexual payday check with you. You know? You got a lot to give me, I got a lot to give you. I was going to say, this is a dead end. I don't know why the hell I'm looking at it. It's not quite so dead. It does seem like it's easier to walk away from this. And of course, this goes beyond sexual energy. And friendship. You two aren't quite ready to call it quits yet. It'd be easier. We're going to try to heal it with the Six of Cups. Soul bond. You tell me, and reverse energies as it applies, you're packing a Sun and an Ace of Cups for your sexual energy towards Scorpio, and you're just going to wait it out to fizzle out and die? Okay. It's just easier to walk away from this. Sexual energy be damned, and there's quite a bit of it between you two. A lot. The underlying Wheel of Fortune, healing the Six of Cups, the soul bond. Not quite ready to call it quits yet. How things will change, I do not know. I don't know that it's going to get any easier for you two to close the gap. Your reasons to me why you're blocking this are clear. I get it. It makes perfect sense. Okay? You block that sexual energy and you force yourself to see and or view this person as a friend. Because you understand you can't build a relationship with this person. So if you cannot invest in them in one way, you won't in the other. Okay? It's just the way you are. It's just how, and your energy's laying out for me, and I don't want you to apologize for it. It makes perfect fucking sense to me. This person's rationale, not so much. Not when they're packing this for you. It's beautiful, it's warm, it's gorgeous, and it's organic. Extremely organic. It's not contrived. This person didn't have to sit here and think about their sexual energy for you. It unfolds like a flower on a beautiful fucking day. So this whole, I'm just going to wait it out. and it'll go away. That's not a solution, that's a problem. I'll see if I can dig deeper. Now, I was like, okay, well, this is over. Why the fuck am I saying this today, Scorpio? Yeah, it's not so over. Now, how you two heal your soul bond, I don't know. Let's talk about it. How do we heal this situation, please? Was that really so hard? Was that really so hard? I know exactly how you're going to heal it. With the natural energy that exists between you two and is yet to be harvested, for whatever reason. Sexual healing, honey. You both have a great deal of it. Yeah. It feels like just when you two are on the verge of completely walking away from each other's energy, you actually decide to do the opposite. You, the both of you, finally express what it is that you've been wanting to express this whole time. Otherwise, why am I seeing this? It looked like a dead end as soon as I put your baseline down. This is literally sexual healing, but it is also through love. Six of Cups will never not be love. It is a soul bond. I know you feel the pull of this. This struggle wouldn't be here otherwise. And I understand completely where it's coming from. I understand your reasons for guarding your sexual energy. I understand your readings from warding off emotional investment, because to you they're one and the same. Okay, there's a reason you fended off. I don't feel safe in a relationship with this person. I can't build one. I can't even start with a Page of Cups. This is the smallest form of emotional investment for Scorpio, is the Page of fucking Cups. And you're confused by it. I can't even invest in that. So there's no way. If I can't invest in my feelings, I can't invest my sexual energy, despite how much I feel it, I cannot. This is a no-go. This is a red light. This is a no. I don't have a relationship with this person, so no. I get that. And this person, their emotional energy, their sexual energy is suspended. They don't talk about it. They don't will it into existence. They don't manifest it. They try to ignore it. Don't look at it. In fact, just get over it. Temperance, here. Get over it. It'll just fade out in time. No. Their energy, sexual energy towards you is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's organic. The way it should be. They're not sitting there thinking about it, trying to talk themselves into it. They just fucking feel it. But they don't express it. Not a goddamn word. Energy is a little tight. And it seems like just when you two are on the verge of completely walking away from whatever this is, something changes. There's a new offer. You two seem to literally heal your emotional and sexual energies together. It's not just the sex, honey. We've already made that clear. This is Empress stuff we're talking about. This is upper level energy we're talking about. You wanted your sexual energy to mean something towards the next person. The connection, it has to mean something more. It has to have a greater meaning attached to it, right? That was an imperative point for you. Hence why you warded off this energy, because it feels like it had nowhere to go. I can see why. They gave you nothing to work with. No indication of expression from them. No initiation. There's a clear and cold, distinct lack of initiation from this person's energy. I don't do shit. I'm hands off. Queen of Swords, Hanged Man, Temperance. I won't do shit. I'm not going to initiate shit. I'm not going to say nothing. I won't do anything. I won't, I won't, I won't. I have all these magnificent feelings for Scorpio, but I'll be damned if I say it first or if I do anything about it. I won't. That doesn't tell me anything about the process and why or what the motivation is. Very tight-lipped. Your reasons for not investing are clear. Theirs are not, except for they have this insistence. I won't. I won't say it first. I won't do it first. I won't initiate. I won't do a damn thing. I'm hanged man. I've made that decision, Queen of Swords. I'm resolved upon that with Temperance. And so thus, the reality is almost born between you two of the very thing that lack of engagement is creating. You two are on the edge of a knife. It's like once we can kill this Four of Cups, neither one of you is dissatisfied, or neither one of you is satisfied with what's going in or going out. In other words, the sexual energy ain't shit. Therefore, you're both unhappy about the situation. Once that dies, the star, where you understand your sexual energy can mean something and a connection on a more powerful level, is there. I don't know that you necessarily associate your sexual energy with this person, but it's kind of like you don't know either because it hasn't happened. See what I'm saying? You want to make the biggest gesture and you want it received to you in turn. Your sexual energy is just waiting to explode. Okay. I mean, you have literally the tower in your strength. There's nothing you can't do. As long as you get it back. Well, it's half the fun, isn't it? To give and to get. Absolutely. I stand by that too. But this, just when it seems that you two are going to walk away from that enormity of sexual energy between you two, I don't know when it happens, but the dynamic changes. Healing through this Six of Cups. And it's sexual as well as emotional healing. How far it goes, how long it lasts, I don't know. But it fulfills the both of you substantially. Substantially. You both show an equal balance of respect for each other. And both your sexual energies as well as your emotional energies. I don't know who says I'm walking away from this or I call it quits or I can't. And then that's when the dynamic kind of changes. What's the point of all this tension? We can't do anything about it. And that's when somebody well and truly pauses and reflects on the emotional balance between you two, the Six of Cups between you two, and that fire energy unravels into the Empress. In other words, it feels explosively good to the both of you. It kind of calms both of your energies. It is sexual healing, it is emotional healing, it is both. It's like that way you two insisted neither one of us can get on the same page. We finally get on the same page. All I know is that somebody drops that Page of Pentacles, opens up a little bit, actually offers something in that physical realm that we were discussing. Gets something going. Fuck, honey, I don't know. Grabs the hand, plants a kiss on him. I don't know, but it's physical. Something to generate the activity. Okay? And then you both are very, very relaxed and pleased. The two of you are all but smoking cigarettes after. But I tell you what, it's not just sex, as we've discussed. It is sexual healing, and the emotional healing is tied to it as well. In other words, the bond between you two is healed as the potential of it is fulfilled. The energy exists between both of you, and neither one of you has harvested it. Your reasons are straightforward. Theirs not so much. I see what they naturally feel for you. And that's a hell of a lot of natural. You make this person's sexual energy feel natural to them. It's warm, it's explosive, it's inviting. It's like diving into an exotic pool that's only they can preview or only they can access. That's how they experience their energy with you. It's like being in a waterfall that's private. I don't know how else to explain that. That's how they kind of view the sexual energy with you. But the thing is, it hasn't happened. That's how they feel it towards you. It's like this person's private waterfall, but they don't discuss it. They don't talk about it. They say they won't speak up. They won't initiate. They're hands off. They won't do it. And that's where you two get to that, finally, the breaking point. It's like this. Where am I in time? Okay. So, I was going to say, why are we here today, Scorpio? I see a bunch of blockage and dead end and bullshit. Unrequited desires. Unrequited sexual energy. Your sexual energy is all but ready to explode on somebody. As long as it's fair, then you have no problem packing a lot. Look at you, that cracks me out. The Tower's inner strength. Oh, it's perfect. But this, as complicated as this is, I don't know who says I'm going to walk away from this, or I can't, or this is ridiculous. Somebody drops that Page of Pentacles, changes the dynamic. And it is for the best. It is sexual and emotional healing. It is both. And it fulfills you both, and both of your energies relax. What the further out is, I don't know. I could not say. But I do know it serves a purpose to you both. It's not just getting off. If it was just getting off, I'd tell you. No. It's, it serves both of you, I promise. King of Pentacles. It's grounding for you both. I told you, this is more than sexual. It's grounding to both of you. It's finally like harvesting. King of Pentacles, that claiming energy. It's that claiming energy. It's the comfort energy. Okay, you both are better for having this experience, not for not. But yes, there's potential for longevity on this. You bet. But it requires bridging this, looks like enormous gap. But it's there and it's beautiful and it's worth it. It's there, it's beautiful, and it's worth it. Somehow the dynamic changes. I saw a Page of Pentacles. The Emperor and the Three of Swords. King of Wands. Somebody needs to heal their passion. Okay? Somebody needs to take command of their passion. It could be you, it could be them, I don't know. I just know that the Emperor has a tendency to be too controlling. Okay? And in so controlling himself as tightly as he is, it's hurting his heart. There's the Three of Swords. The more we try to control what we naturally feel with that King of Wands, the more our heart is going to hurt. Okay? So we control the passion, we cause the pain. Oh yes, but we're quite satisfied. Is there anything else here? Good night. So, the both of you, actually the both of you might share Aries, by the way. Both of you have a little bit of control issues. Theirs is a little more sharper. Yours is specific. You have specific reasons. Theirs, I cannot tell what the motivation is. I just see how they handle this. And it's how they're handling it that is causing the demise. Okay. But you are both guilty of trying to subvert and or control your passion. You're both likely in control to some extent. There's a damn good chance you both have very strong Aries in your chart. But you both experience the same thing. Like I said, You two just got passion waiting to explode on each other. So, how do we get this to move along? I saw briefly that Page of Pentacles, the smallest thing that can lead to this. The smallest thing, the smallest gesture. Something that gets this thing fucking going, because I want you two to heal. I want you two to rejoice in each other's emotional as well as sexual energies, because you both clearly benefit from it. Clearly. You benefit from it, the both of you. Okay, it's almost like you reached the height of your existence in this. The height of your experience is tied in this. But right now, we're still in that Hanged Man energy, which I see over here. So in other words, no progress is made now. This is currently what's happening. So I want to know when the dynamic shifts. When does this dynamic shift, please? The sun. Waiting for the sun. For some of you, July. The height of the summer. For some of you, the 19th might be important. $22, which goes to 4. That's not quite right. For some of you, the height of summer. Incoming. Right around the corner. That's when you might start to see a shift. That Page of Pentacles, whatever that is, could be communication, but to me it's coming across as the actual smallest of physical gestures that changes everything. Where both of your energies are satisfied. More than satisfied. You're healed. The both of you heal your cups, okay, towards each other. It's almost like, it's, how can I, yeah, that's what I'm saying, the truth of it. The truth of the feelings right there. It's the truth of the feelings right here. When the sun comes out of the moon. Most likely then when they speak their truth. Okay. I'm sorry. That's just how it's coming back. But anyway, you two are so much more at peace. Fulfilled in each other's energetic potential that has been long-standing. It's beautiful. Your connections are healed. It is sexual healing. I don't know how else to put it. It is sexual healing and it's emotional healing. It is both. It's experiencing this connection the way it was meant to be. July. I keep getting July. Let's see. Just call it Leo season, but July, I feel like. But it feels like when one of you is on the verge of finally walking away from this, like this is nonsensical. We have all this tension and nothing to show for it. Like, what's the point? Yeah, there you are. What about death? The 13th might be important. What about death? Communication. Queen of Pentacles. There's some communication here with that person who represents that kind of comfort quality. Tension about being the fool, opening up, no shit. Yeah, someone's not capable of opening up, being adventurous, taking a risk, taking a chance. It's like they struggle with that. 5 of Wands is attached to their Fool energy, opening up, taking a leap of faith, a risk that things will be okay, that you're not going to just fall off the cliff, but no, there's a reason that you're venturing outwards. Somebody struggles with this. I see the communication here between you and someone else. And always there's that tension that exists about opening up under united harmony. 4 of Wands. The 10th, the 18th, the 14th, the 5th, the 15th. Oh my goodness, the 16th. I got some home energy here, which I can't say I'm surprised by. We got some home energy here. But yes, the strain. When somebody feels the strain, when it's absolutely time to walk away, that's when the real activity gets generated. Okay? If that makes sense to you. Yes, you. I just think that there's going to come a point in your energy, Scorpio, where you're just like, I can't. I just can't. And that's when this happens. When you start to walk away or pull away from this person, that's when the activity gets generated. Exactly. That's when the Wheel of Fortune happens. That's when change occurs. Out of that Hanged Man shit. And we feel better. I don't know that it's October. It could be. I'm seeing a lot of references to July, heavy references to October, but I'm seeing that more as in reference to change. The 10th might be important as well as the 20th, and then we also have the 12th. There you go. Yeah, confirmation. People ask me why I use so many decks. So I can see repeating energies. I love this sense of peace now. When all that tension is eased between you two, the energetic flow is finally appropriate. The blocking stops. The silence stops. Silencio. The silence stops. The frustration stops. The blocking stops. And there's a natural flow between your two energies. In other words, like I said, you two come together the way you were supposed to. That's lovely. For a long time, I was like, why am I saying this? The cat, the intuition. Yes, of course you are. If you have Cancer in your chart, use it. You also could be dealing with Cancer. Yes, we have big heart in this situation. I see it over here. This person's rocking an Ace of Cups and the Sun for you and their sexual energy towards you. That's amazing. D, Z, A, O, K, X. Camel, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Butterfly, that's you. Transformation, Bull, sign of Taurus. Anything else, please? Pisces. Two cats. You're both intuitive. Okay. S, G, B. Oh, feather. Why is the feather? I usually just say Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but in this instance, with the feather, the first thing I got was light as a feather. Somebody's touch is light. Weightless. I don't know. The busy bee, yes, of course. And then the wreath. There might be a gift exchange that could also explain that Page of Pentacles. I'm not convinced of that. I'm saying that more as the physical opportunity to make a move, to do something. But yes, there might be a gift here involved. The wreath. Okay. All right, that's enough. Scorpio, that's enough. You put it in the comments as you see fit. I hope this helped you. For quite some time, I was wondering, what's the point? You have beautiful sexual energy. Of course you do. And I can see why you safeguard it. You made that plan a long time ago, just in the general sense, okay? And that your sexual energy has to mean something, okay? That your sexual energy is meant to be healing and restorative, and I completely agree with you. Good sex should be, all right? It should be more than just something that you get off on. You get something from it in your love energy and in your life, because your sexual energy speaks a lot about you. You know that. Hence, why you don't let it out to play for just anybody, right? And there's somebody you would like to let it play out with, but you don't feel like you can, okay? I don't quite understand the reasons, but I know they feel it strongly. You would like to exchange that feeling. And it's looking like in the future, I have every reason to believe that that's the case. Your two energies look very calm and very peaceful. It's exploratory, it's sensual with that King of Pentacles over there with Venus. Oh, God. the Empress. That's very sensual. Oh my God. Extremely sensual. With the Knight of Wands, which I cannot remember which deacon is yours, but it's yours. It's one of your deacons. Between the sensualism and the fire, Jesus. Yeah. Literally heals the bond between you two, strengthens it. And again, this is how you two were meant to unmap, you know? Alright, that's enough. Like I said, put in the comments to see fit. I hope this helped you. Take care. Be well.